ET Final Score is brought to you by Ashley Furniture.
Good morning, East Texas. Kenneth Dean with your Tyler Morning Telegraph morning update. The jury trial continues against Kenneth and Shelley Walker this morning in a Smith County courtroom. Now, the pair are charged with scalding their 2-year-old grandson's feet and ankles earlier this year in a bathtub of hot water. Originally, they told law enforcement that the child had climbed into this bathtub that was full of this hot water and scalded its feet, and then they tried to doctor the child themselves. However, their stories during the investigation changed multiple times, so the DA's office and along with the police department went forward with those charges. Now, if convicted, the pair could receive sentences up to life in prison. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton is now saying that the attack on the U.S. Embassy in Libya was in fact an act of terrorism by Al-Qaeda operatives and not, as the White House claimed earlier, part of a larger demonstration throughout the Middle East with the Muslim community rallying against a satirical portrayal of the Muslim prophet Muhammad. Now, we learned a couple of weeks ago that the ambassador himself, who was killed along with 3 staffers, had been worried about his safety and the growing number of Al-Qaeda operatives in the area. And some in the business believe that this could have been a retaliation attack for a high-level operative in the Al-Qaeda being killed in Pakistan earlier in the year. The big news today is that the NFL has come to an agreement with our referees. This means that tonight's game against the Browns and the Ravens will have our regular old guys back making their bonehead calls. But this comes on the heels of multiple calls that were questionable and angered fans, and I guess no call was more controversial than Monday night's call that resulted in the Seahawks winning, even though clearly anybody out there with a TV and Devo that could watch it back and forth, just go back and forth, could see that the Packers had the ball and were down by contact, thus ending the game. Well, we'll just have to see how this agreement works out, ending this lockout, and what kind of calls our referees will make now. It's the NFL. You know it as well as I do. It's just like any other sport. We yell at the umpire. We yell at the referee. Are you blind? That's all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.
Got it.